to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I want to talk to you guys about the Shiba Inu crypto, which is pretty much dead. All right, no matter what people tell you, I'm going to go through different fundamentals and I'll explain to you why this is nothing but a meme stock that took off in 2021. People made money off of it, and now it's just probably going to be consolidating around the, whatever sense it does. And I'm just going to be, it's going to be just very honest, brutal video. I just want to get this information out there for you guys. And if you agree with it, and if you're not subscribed, do consider subscribing. It keeps me motivated to bring the real information to you guys and not fall for the false advertisement or people that have agendas in the back end. They're trying to promote this idea that, oh, this stock is going to go up and people like you and I would invest in it. And eventually they will sell off their positions to make the money, and then you're stuck with the position. So let's talk about that, right? So as you know, right, the stock has been going down. It's been down since last December. It went up. Everybody thought it was going to take over Dogecoin. And then, suddenly the stock is down and nothing but down, right? There's not a lot of volume traded every day. So let's talk about the stock real quick. On a Fibonacci retracement, the stock is heading down to 0.0017. This is the 4 zeros and 17. That's a lot of zeros it needs to cover to even be profitable. So it has to cover that. But there's not enough volume being traded for the stock, which means, there's not enough hype right now for the stock. Moving average conversion diversion way down. RSI is way down. People are just selling off. Whoever had whatever had, they're just pretty much selling the stock down, right? So let's talk about the fundamentals, why there's a problem with the stock, okay? Now, very first thing is the market cap. It's fine. It's, $10 billion. It's okay. Market cap is nothing, but the circulation supply that you have times the price of the stock, right? If you do the math, take this number, times it with this number, you'll get to this market cap. Okay, fine. No problem. The real problem I have is this, right? Anything that becomes valuable, why does it become valuable? Because there's not enough supply and there's a lot of demand. That makes anything in life you see, everything that you see, whether it be, housing market going up because people had money, they were getting money from government, interest rates were down. There's a lot of demand, right? The housing market blew up as every house was very expensive. It's because supply and demand, correct? Now, look at this max supply for the stock, okay? It says 589 trillion stocks of it. Like this is the supply, right? So right now the circulation is 549 billion, but you have 589 trillion stocks available, all right? Even though people will tell you that, okay, there's a null address that burned 41%, they burned 8 billion, nothing, right? Like it's 8 billion is nothing. It's a fraction of what you see is the max supply available, all right? No matter what people tells you and try to sell you off with the dollar. So the fundamental problem with this is, if, for example, if we go to Dogecoin, for example, right? The reason why the Dogecoin got to the level it got to is because look at the supply, max supply for the Dogecoin, right? It's 132 billion, okay? That's it. This is the total supply, right? This is what it is, right? But when you go to Shiba Inu, right, it's basically, and to be honest with you, different resources said it's quadrillion or something. Like it's a number that is way too big for the stock to even get to like cents, like 0.10, 10 cents, 12 cents, right? So what's going to happen with this is, I think this stock, unless they come up with a better coin, more of a stable coin, and with not a lot of supply, like, this is limited. Bitcoin shot up because it was limited supply, right? People, I hate to say that, but people usually fall for the thing where, they missed the Bitcoin in 2009 or 7 or they missed Dogecoin in 2012 or 13. They think, this is in the same direction. But unless, as I said, right, supply and demand, right? Unless there is a constraint, like there's a restriction on the supply, your demand will never boost the price at a level where it's going to be very profitable to you, right? Like you're not going to make millions off. There's not a lotto here. Like this is not, you just put the money now and 2 months later you're making like Bitcoin $1 million. No, it's not going to work like that. So I just want to be very clear with you guys that charts and everything, it looks pretty much the stock is going to fluctuate between these numbers. Maybe it'll go to 0.0032 and then it'll come down to 0.0019. Yeah, if you put a lot of money in it, you can make a few bucks on it. But if you're looking to make that, like the way the Dogecoin shot up, I hate to break it to you, but this is not happening. And I'm pretty confident about that. At least for this year, forget about that, right? So if you have better plays that you play with your money, I would definitely invest in a better stock. But this stock to me is dead, is pretty much done. Unless they come with, again, I've heard, as I said it before, like if they're coming with a stable coin with less supply, maybe you can have a potential, but other than that, you know, it's just gonna be pretty much consolidating between this area. Maybe you get these whales coming in and try to tell you, oh, we're gonna bump up the stock, or they come in with some news, some catalyst, and people fall for it again. They sell them again, they make their money again, they go disappear again. 5 months later, they come back again. You hate our catalyst. This is like the loop that we're in right now, right? So just don't. If you're falling for that, make sure you follow the trend, right? Like catch it, sell it, and come out of it. Like don't wait for it to be like, okay, it's gonna go to this level, and now I'm gonna make $1 million off of it. It's not happening. I hate to break it to you, but because there are fundamentals, okay, you got to go by fundamentals. You can't go by heart. You got to go by numbers, okay? Everything financial is numbers, all right? There's nothing, no emotions are involved in this, right? When you trade, there's emotions, right? You trade based on emotions, but like charts work on numbers, okay? So just be careful with this stuff. If you're putting your money in it, maybe you want to put a few $100s in there and just maybe hope for the best, but not going anywhere this year. So maybe, as I said, fluctuations, maybe 0.000 32, 35, and then come down to 17 again. Maybe this is where you could play a little bit, but definitely not going to any cents or anything like that. Or forget about the dollar. Dollar is out of the question even for next 10 years for Shiba Inu, all right? So mark my words for that. So just want to put this video out there for you guys. Hope you guys liked it. If you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing, as I'll be releasing. I usually release video on different stocks, better plays that we could play and make actual money on it. So yeah, so if you did like this video, do give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.